exaggerate a little bit there. Happy Monday! Hello! Hello. Good afternoon. I almost said good morning. Dude, I always do that. I guess it's because Gao means Gao morning, you know? That's my problem. I always get all hyper. I'm like, yeah, good morning. I was like, wait, no, it's like halfway through the day. It's over. Hello. Good morning. Oh my god, I keep thinking I dislodge a tonsil stone when I yell. There's something wrong with me, guys. There's something wrong with me. Fellas, it's been a hot minute since we had a proper chat, huh? I was starting the stream, I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do for Monday's stream? Making my schedule. And then, I was like, wait, I haven't done like a Zatsudon in a while. Here's my problem. I haven't been doing Zatsus as much lately because I forget what's happened since my last Zatsudon, so I just assume I've already talked about it. So I like forgot, like, oh wait, I haven't done like a public stream talking about dang Vexo yet. I was sitting there like, well, wait, oh my gosh. I didn't even realize that. We know. Ew, my mouth tastes bad now. It tastes like tonsil stone. Ah! Hold on. Yo. Hello! I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Lately, I've had. God, have I talked to you since I went to the dentist? I went to the dentist a while ago. Oh my gosh, wait, I can't even remember what's happened. Girl, what isn't wrong with you? True. I haven't heard? Okay. So, I had like some problems with, I still have a little bit of problems with breathing, but well, you guys know when I first moved in, I had a sinus infection. I had to take antibiotics. I actually don't think that cleared up, to be honest. Because I was having a really bad cough and like swollen throat for like the past couple weeks and a really bad taste in my mouth. And I thought, well, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with my teeth. Maybe I have a cavity. So I went to the dentist for my usual checkup and they said my teeth are perfect. So it's not that. So then my throat was swollen. I think I have a tonsil stone stuck in there that's not coming out. I don't know, man. I hope it's not the case. Tonsil stones are gross. And getting your tonsils removed as an adult is like really bad apparently. It's really difficult. So, good buddy advice. I hope I don't have a tonsil stone. That'd be bad. God, my voice is cracking so much. I haven't been loud. I have not been loud. Most of my streams lately have been ASMR. So, like, obviously I just sit around in silence. And I do ASMR, so I whisper. And then it's like, okay, time for energetic Mozu. And then I get on, I'm like, I can't speak. What up? Surely it'd be similar to removing a mango worm. What, like a botfly? I hope not. They don't give you ice cream in a plushie if you get the tonsils removed as an adult. No, they just give you crippling debt. That's my ID, greeting. ID greeting. What? Okay, I got stuff to talk about. What's going on, guys? You know, I don't usually use my wolf cloak that often, do I? I don't really use the wolf cloak all that much. It's Michi time. That's not me. That's a different Vtuber. I mean, you can go watch her. There's no problem with that. You just might be in the wrong place for that. Been a while since you've used it. Oh, the cloak, yeah. I guess because I like my Mozu ears, but I want a new outfit. But it's going to be 8 bajillion years until then. I need to save up. Mozumo. That's okay. Close enough. Yeah, you should wear our corpse more often. Ah! Stream avatars! Get out of here! Man, I should really make like a bat file or something that can automatically do that for me. I always do everything manually. I always do it manually. So we got, once you stop bleeding the money, the third outfit will come. I don't know, man. Even if I stop bleeding money, I think I gotta wait a while to like save stuff back up before I do like a third outfit or anything. I feel like I have other things that are more important than a third outfit to consider. Like perhaps 3D. 3D's pretty big. 3D's pretty big. Okay, where do I start? Man, I'm all discombobulated. Guys, I ran out of coffee, okay? So if I seem weird, I had to have coffee. I had a little bit of coffee, but it wasn't proper amount that I usually have. So the last time I talked to you, we had Vexo. I built furniture. I did ASMR, 2 ASMRs, which is crazy. Oh, thank you, Smuckle. Thank you. Oh yeah, I should mention, wait, before I start. Guys, if you're not aware, there's 2 PSAs I have to say for you, okay? If you have restricted mode on YouTube, make sure to turn that off. If you click on your profile picture at YouTube and look down, you'll see something that says restricted mode. Make sure that's turned off. Because if it's on, you will see basically none of my videos. And that goes for most creators. Most people, you will not see any of their videos. Additionally, YouTube has changed the way that they count, Mimi Momo. YouTube doesn't count Mimi Momo. Mimi Momos are only counted by the heart. But they have changed how they count viewers. I don't know why both Twitch and YouTube decided to change how they count viewers lately. But basically, from what I have seen, is YouTube changed it so that if you use ad block, you won't be counted. Which I'm not about to Monday mat you. I'm not about to wag my finger and say turn off that pesky ad block. I'm not gonna do that to you. But the other one is other people say that YouTube is getting much more strict about what they consider an actual viewer of your stream. So it might help to vote in a poll every once in a while. It said it might decount you, maybe like after an hour or so, an unspecified amount of time. It will decount you as a viewer if you do not interact with the stream in some way. Which I think that's stupid. Obviously that's dumb. But that is what I've seen. I might be wrong, but that is what I have seen. So, I don't know. I actually don't know if the reactions would count. I hope they would. Like if you like reacted like the little heart thing, you know, the thing on the side. I don't know if that counts, but I have heard people say that liking the stream, commenting, and voting in polls counts. So, you know, pick your poison if you'd like. I'm not interacting with my eyes? Apparently not! Don't forget that September is also back to school month for most of the world. Well, to be fair, in that aspect, most of my viewers are not school aged. Most of them are old. Sorry, fellas. It's kind of weird to think I'm never gonna be in school again, you know? I mean, unless I guess if I go back to college, but I don't think that's happening. If I leave VTubing, I'm not going back to college. I won't be able to afford it. But also, I'll probably be too stupid to graduate. What do you mean? We're 40 years young! 다요네? Get up along, young'un! Thankfully, I can explain how I feel about Google with this. Emojis, they have everything. Can you imagine going back to college and becoming a coder? I can't do coding, man. I can't. Plus, I don't even know if I would actually get any work if I went to schools. I mean, I guess maybe because I'd be a woman in STEM, you know? Maybe I'd get like a DEI job, but I don't know. I'd have to cross my fingers and hope. I think you, Birdman. I swear I'm a real viewer. I believe you. You may be a real viewer, but I don't know about a real person based on that currency. Ayok. No way you got learned to code it. Well, I was thinking like, well, what if I want to do stuff with my art that most people can't? I'm gonna learn how to code, and then I'll have this like graphic design aspect that'll really help me. No. No. My nose! ちょっと待って。 Coding, it was such a good idea that everyone had it. Yeah. Most with the diversity hire. Yeah. Then I could have been a diversity hire, but then I went into VTubing where I'm basically what everybody else is. Well, I was gonna say 20-something, but a lot of VTubers are in their 30s. I would say most VTubers are 20-somethings, though. Yeah. It's still hard to believe the learn to code era is over. It was so everywhere. Yeah. Now everybody knows how to code. No, that's not true. Now nobody knows how to code. Nobody knows how to code, but everybody's looking for a coding job. That's what happened. Now ChatGPT codes everything. Everyone knows how to code badly. Yeah, exactly. When I think of modern day coding, I just think of Starfield. I just think about how Starfield looks and runs, and I'm like, yeah, that's what code is now. An insanely bloated thing that does not even work. That is done in a not even efficient way, and is awkward. Everyone knows how to code, but it's all AI. Yeah. Everyone is vibe coding recently. Yeah, they code for the vibe. If you submit to a competent boss, you get fired. Well, yeah, obviously AI code would not be good. Obviously. Oh man, I got like a controversial thing to talk about. You reminded me. I'm not gonna talk about AI, not that, but... Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Oof, that is harsh. Can someone explain to me what vibe coding is? I have to imagine vibe coding is what, like, Yandere Dev does. He just codes, like, how he feels. After your chocolate take, nothing can surprise me. What, white chocolate? White chocolate is doo-doo! I was talking to someone recently, and I was like, man, do I have controversial opinions? And she was like, yes. Yes, you do. I was like, what, really? I didn't think I had very controversial opinions. To me, they just seem natural, but then when I speak them, everyone gets mad at me, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oops. One of these controversial opinions I've learned I had recently there was a big controversy on Twitter recently, which I thought was pretty innocuous. I was like, how can anybody get that mad about this? It was a tweet of somebody saying, people are mad at them because they charge $100 for sketch commissions. They charged $100 for that, right? And people were really mad at them. And I kept seeing stuff on my timeline of people mad at them saying like, oh, if you are charging $100 for sketch artwork, you're basically the same as AAA devs charging $100 for a standard game. And I was just thinking like, oh, what? I was like, this is... what? And here's the issue. I was like, okay, well, I have a pretty, like, basic take, I think. My opinion is, if you are someone that does custom, like, commission, right? And that can be anything. Like, I make custom figurines. I make custom bike seats. I make custom this and that. But thank you, Yodaro. I hope everyone's doing marvelously well today. Thank you. Happy 17 months. Thank you. So, what was I saying? So, if you do custom work, and you take work based on people like asking you directly, okay, will you take on this project and do this, and I will pay your price. You can charge however you want, in my opinion. Especially if people are buying it. If you charge $100 and then you go, wah, no one's buying my stuff. It's obviously society that's wrong. Then you're an idiot. Obviously, you're an idiot if you do that. In this particular case, this person's slots were completely sold out. They were like completely booked out for like $100 sketches, right? So my opinion when I saw it was like, well, like if people are buying it, what does it matter? If you won't pay $100 for this, then just go buy an artist that doesn't charge $100. Like, there's tons of people that would do that. Personally, I probably would not spend $100 on the sketch. It depends on what the sketch looks like, which is something else I brought up, is that sketches are very variable. A lot of times when artists make sketch artwork, it might look like finished artwork to us, but to them, it's not their finished work, right? So, with that being the case, like, there is probably an instance where I would pay $100 for a sketch, but it depends. It really depends on how good the sketch is and how cleaned up it is. That being said, people took this, I don't know, I guess they literally just did not read my post. They took this as me being like, respect artists! They took me as being like a like respect artist person, which is not what I am. I'm a businesswoman. And they kept not understanding it. They didn't understand it. I was like, listen, if people are buying it for $100 and it's a custom service, you should charge $100 if you're selling out of this. Honestly, if you're selling out of it, you should probably charge more. That's just a business perspective. That's not even me saying like morality of art or whatever. And then people were like, well, it's not, they don't spend that much time on it. They need to make a finished artwork for $100. And I was like, why would you need to make a finished artwork for $100 if people pay you $100 for an unfinished artwork? Like, that's my opinion. Also, if you're commissioning a really big artist, you can probably rest assured that brand name is a big part of that value. So if you're not willing to pay for that brand name, don't buy from them. But there's a lot of people that do want that brand name. They want that big boost from having someone with a big name draw their character, which can actually, like, that can translate into a big boost for their like socials and stuff like that. And another thing to keep in mind is a lot of artwork can turn into, you can monetize it. You can pay someone to make something that you can then commercialize on like merchandise and things like that. So you'll just make the money back. If the artist makes that $100 sketch worth it, I have no problem, so I'm withholding judgment. Yeah, when I looked at this artist stuff, obviously I don't really like their art style because they're like a Western, like Twitter cartoon artist type of artist, but they do like clean sketches. Like it just looked like a black and white artwork was their sketches. And they didn't even cost $100. It looked like the colored sketches were the stuff that colored, like full body colored sketch was $100, but like the uncolored ones were $50. It was not that bad. So that being said, a lot of people got really uppity because I guess they just see someone that doesn't agree with like, oh, this person should be beheaded. They see that and they just assume that the person's like a little snowflake baby that like thinks artists should be paid $1 million for doing nothing and never be pushed on like deadlines or anything like that. Which is like, come on, man. Come on, man. I should have known though. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. It's Twitter. But what about saucy scabs and Mozu? You can get those for cheap, man. Listen, scabs are cheap. You can get really cheap scabs. I've gotten $5 scabs before, man. I've gotten $5 scabs before. That's usually at least $300 for the finished work. What is usually $300 for the finished work? I've gotten commercial artwork that was only $50 to be created. Like, finished, highly rendered, commercial usage artwork. That was only $50 for the artwork. Like, not bad. You just need to know where to look. That's why it doesn't bother me. I'm like, oh yeah, you're expensive. I wouldn't pay for that. But I can find like tons of people that I would pay for it. Reading comprehension is clearly down. Yeah, and it's like some of the people commenting are like, yeah, and this is why I only AI generate my lollyfoot porn, bitch. And I'm like, well, yeah, obviously you could, like, yeah, you could do that, but if you're doing that, like, this conversation doesn't apply to you. If you're someone that's not looking to just AI generate your artwork and you actually want to pay for it, then this conversation, like, this doesn't apply to you, okay? If you're happy with AI generated, you know, pornography, that kind of stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter. You always try to lowball anyways, perhaps try to get a lower price by doing bulk orders. What, bulk order artwork? I don't know. I don't know about bulk order artwork. I haven't really heard of that before. Wow, my nose. Scabs can usually have a bunch for cheaper and more affordable in the end of things. Yeah, there's a ton of cheap scabs out there if you really want that kind of stuff. Scab is a little iffy with commercial usage. The way I usually like go about it is I just say, can I use this on t-shirts or something like that. I just say that, which isn't explicitly asking for commercial usage, but I did ask for permission on t-shirts, so you can get away with that. That's so on point, LMAO. Listen, I don't care if you do that. I'm not that sensitive. I don't really care about that stuff. I hate when people misinterpret me though, because I'm autistic. No, I do get upset when people don't understand what I'm saying, because I was like, this is the most innocuous thing I could ever say, and people think I'm saying something completely different. I didn't even say that. Another thing that was a little annoying, I was like, listen, man, listen. They were like, it doesn't cost them $100 to make it though, and I'm like, yeah, it should not cost you the same amount to create something that you sell it for, or else you make zero profit. You make zero profit. You gotta make money. You have to make money on stuff. You don't make art for funsies. Like, I mean, I guess you can, but then you shouldn't do commission. That's just requests then. So, like, this is what I said. All right, if Supreme sold shirts for $500, which they do, and they sell out instantly, Supreme should not be selling their shirts for $10, right? They should sell them for $500. It doesn't matter if the Supreme shirt is made on Alibaba and it's only worth like $10 to be created. People are buying it for $500. I don't care about Supreme. I don't like it. I probably wouldn't keep one if you gave it to me. But you know what I would do if you gave me a Supreme shirt? I would sell that crap for $500. If everybody's buying it for $500, why would you not sell it for $500? I don't understand that. This isn't me being like greedy or anything. It's me thinking like, I'm just not an idiot. I think it's so stupid. It's not gay to like food a mom. Yeah. You said it, Jack Harper. Thank you. And thank you, Michael. Listen, I'm beginning to think your hot takes are someone can't read properly. I don't know, man. I have some hot takes. I do have hot takes. I just know, like, that's like my more lukewarm take that apparently was a little too hot for people. Otherwise, I do actually have hot takes I will never say on stream. Hot takes that I think most of my fan base would agree with, but the VTubing community is not ready for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nona. Two months. Happy 22 months. Thank you. Thank you. I agree with the concept, but I know if someone starts making Supreme quality for $50, then Supreme shouldn't complain when nobody buys it anymore. Well, I already said that. I literally said that as the first thing in this entire conversation, that if you charge a high amount and nobody buys it, you don't have a right to complain. You have to adjust. I didn't say that if somebody else starts selling it and people buy it over them, they are allowed to complain. I didn't say that. I said, if you raise your price and people don't buy it, that's your fault. But if you raise your price and everybody buys it, everybody has to suck it up. And then, oh my god, the really funny ones was like, well, guess what? I have the First Amendment. I have the freedom of speech, bitch. I was like, I didn't say you should be censored. What? I said, like, man, if everybody's buying this for that amount, like, I don't understand why people are mad about it. Just don't buy it. Everybody else is buying it. They should still sell it for $500 if everybody's buying it for $500. And people are like, I have the right to say what I think. It's like, yes, you do. What? What do you mean? Obviously, you have the right to do anything. Man, I think you have the right to say literally anything you want. To a degree. Like, harassment's a different story. But I really think you should be able to say anything you want. Anything. That escalated quickly? I know, right? Sometimes I'm just sitting there like, man. Because I know that guy. I know when people like that comment on my stuff, they're like grabbing me and they're throwing me into like the Venn diagram that says like, yeah, these are the guys we're gonna go push off the roofs when we win. And it's like, bro, come on. I just said if you sell something for $500 and people buy it, you should sell it for $500. This is who I'm gonna kill her when we win. I just sit there like, man, bro, it wasn't like that. I say you have the right to say anything. It's better to remember to treat others as human. They will probably respond in kind. Mama. No. You have the right to say anything, but you're not immune to the consequences of what you say. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which is fine. Like, you're free to say anything. I think you should be able to say anything you want. Anything you want. It just sucks when I say something, when people put words in my mouth and then shove me into a category, and it's like, that's not what I said at all! I'm pretty sure one of your hot takes made me a fan. Thank you, Birdman. What was my hot take that made you a fan? Arara? Arara? What did I miss? Mozumi Pichi. Ah! In the flesh, baby. Mimi Momo, quote from a man oppressed for his speech. It's true. They're cracking down on Mimi Momo nowadays. They're not letting you say it anymore. It's unfair. It's unfair. Yeah, Twitter's been a hellscape the past couple days. Obviously, I'm not gonna have any commentary. I'm not touching it. But I'm glad I took like a day off from Twitter and like the internet to like build furniture. Because my mommy, she bought me a TV stand and she bought me a coffee table, and next is a nightstand. Or it's not a nightstand, it's like an end table. And they all match! Don't worry, they're not super expensive. They're like Amazon basics. I talked about it in my ASMR, but I got to spend the whole day, oh, I have indigestion, wait. Oh, no. You went offline on a crazy day to say the least? Yeah, I think that's for the best. I think that's for the best. Not that I would have said anything, but also it's like, oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even though I wasn't online that day, I will say, like, my timeline's been hell. My timeline's been so bad. It's been so bad. It's been so bad. But what was it? Oh, I was building my stuff, so now I have, like, a proper living room, and it feels so good! I finally got some of the boxes and crap out of my living room area. So like my living room area felt so small. So when I first moved in here, I was using my hand cam table as like a coffee table, and I had my couch, and that was it. That was it. That's all I had. Then I got my dining room table, and now I have big TV. My mom's old TV she gave me. I got a big old TV. I got a TV stand. I got a coffee table, I got a couch, I got a carpet, thanks to my wonderful mites on throne. It just feels so good. It feels so good to not have to sit at my dining table to have my coffee in the morning, or have to sit at my it's basically a picnic table, the metal table. Holy moly, a carpet! I know! But then, I will say, so if you don't know, I've been doing manicured nails for a little while now, where I have like the clickety-clackety. And the reason why is because, well, first off, I was curious about it, and then I realized I really liked them. And they're like, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of necessary for ASMR. And that sounds hyperbolic, I know. But, here's the reason why. Okay, let me explain. I have a condition called Hashimoto's disease. And something I never realized about my disease until I knew I had it was I have extremely squishy and brittle finger toenails, right? I have really squishy and brittle ones. So if you grab my finger, you could squish the tip of my finger flat against my bone because the nail is so soft. Like, it would just flatten out, right? So, that being the case, tapping with my nails was always difficult. Like, I cannot do tapping with my real nails because they're so squishy, right? Which, like, I didn't realize, I just thought everybody had squishy nails. And then, I found out, no, that is not the case. So, the first time I got acrylic nails done, which are the fancy long nails that women get. I don't get them long, I get them short. because I type and stuff. But the first time I got them done, I was like, oh my god, wait. I have, like, nails now. Wait, like, I can actually, like, touch stuff, but I don't just squish on it. And it works perfectly for ASMR, because now I can, like, actually tap on stuff, and it makes a noise. It's not just like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, for a while, I've been getting manicured nails. And thanks to the mites, they have also been, funding this for me, which I really appreciate. So, what was I saying? When I was building my furniture, I ripped one of them off. And it hurt so bad. Actually, no, it wasn't my furniture. I chipped them all over, and I loosened it for my furniture, and then it got ripped off when I was pulling my pants up. And that hurt so bad. So if you don't know what an acrylic nail is most people think like, okay, there's something called press-ons, right? Where they stick a piece of plastic that looks like a nail on top of your real nail, right? This is not press-ons. These are real acrylic nails. So essentially how it works is they, how do I explain it? They have this powder and this liquid, and they basically sculpt plastic onto your nails, and it dries into a hard plastic. You can hear I'm rubbing them together, and then my nails rubbing together. It hardens into this hard plastic that feels kind of like a jelly plastic, and then I paint it, obviously. So, because it's bound so tightly to your nail, when it rips off, it almost rips off your real nail too. So when it ripped off, I was bleeding. It was bad. It stung so bad. It's still kind of sore. But, because of the nice mites, I managed to get my nails done yesterday. And they look so nice. But, the nail lady, dude, every time I go to the nail lady, she calls me, she asks if I'm Japanese. It's a new person every time, and they ask if I'm Japanese. And now, I am certain they are paid to say that. They are told to say that to people, especially people that look like me, because they think we're weeaboos. I think. I came in, she's like, oh, you look kind of Japanese. And I was like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And in my head, I'm like, they said this literally 4 times in a row. I was like, 4 times in a row this has been said. This is not, this is not real. This is not real. This is not real. I look white as hell. I mean, she's right on the weeb part. Maybe, but still. She say something else. Oh, and she said I had a nice voice. She's like, oh, your voice is so nice. You had such, no, she said, you have such sweet voice. That's what she said. And I was like, yeah. And then it was $67. I was like, could have laid it on a bit thicker if I had to pay 60. I hate when people shout Garugamesh to me. Garugamesh! Yeah. My nose. Ora. Oh yes, I got my nails done today. I got my nails done. Or not today, yesterday. And they feel so much better. And now I have a proper living room and it feels so good. What else has happened? Oh, the other thing that's happened since I last saw you. I don't know why I made that face at you. I just want to keep you on your toes. Vexo! Have I talked about Vexo yet? Cute model? Thank you. Have I talked about Vexo yet? I don't remember. Wait, my boobs have to be on screen. Is that better? Is that better? How's that? Is that better? Is that better? I don't think so, you haven't yet. Yippee! Okay, so V-Expo happened! Yippee! So at V-Expo this year, we did a collaboration with the Maid Cafe, the Maids of England. They were awesome to work with, and I'm very grateful to Maid Mint for allowing us to be a part of that Maid Cafe, because she was the one to sponsor it. So I feel very how do you say, blessed? I feel very fortunate that she allowed us to do that, so it makes me very happy. At Vexo, we sold our tea, so a lot of people went there and they got to try it. I hope you liked it. I did get the final sales numbers. I'm very happy about it. It seems that my tea was the second most popular, which makes me very happy. Airi's was the most popular, which is like, I'm not surprised by that. Airi's tea is so flavorful. It's so strong cherry flavor. It's so good. It's like, to me, I described it as like tasting like a cherry Tootsie Pop. Like, negating the Tootsie part, just the cherry lollipop part. It's very good. Didn't it sell out? Yes. So, okay. At the expo, we had a stock of the tins that Kawa gave to the maid cafe. And we also had tins given to them. I don't know if it was tins or like sachets, but we gave them a stock to sell as well. And the tins instantly sold out. But I did not know that there was only 2 of each girl there. So that explains why they sold out instantly. That explains a lot. I did not know there was only 2 of each girl there. So thanks for the future. Hopefully, I can do another collaboration with Maids of England in the future where we give them more of our tea. Because I think that would be nice. I love the idea of stocking our product in like a store. That just sounds so good. But yes, we sold our tea and that was good. And something Kawa did this year was instead of doing big cardboard standees, they did acrylic standees, like large, big size acrylic standees, which I thought was really cool. I didn't think of that, and I'm wondering if I should do that more in the future. Because the big issue with the big cardboard standees is they're too large for anybody to put in their luggage, so it kind of cuts down who's actually going to bid on it, because people have to be able to take it home, right? And only people that are there can bid on it. They can't get it otherwise. As for the acrylics, it seems a lot of people liked the idea of them because it gave them a better chance to actually bring it home. But this year there was no auction. This year at Vexpo, Kawa did a raffle giveaway instead. So hopefully we can do like a big acrylic standee auction at some point. I think that would be cool. What else was there? We did our panel! Our panel at Vexpo this year was the Great VTuber Debate, and I actually thought it was really fun. Our panel started so late though. So it was not on our side. It seemed that Vexpo was having some issues with like, I don't know, their like streaming service wasn't working for like actually putting the streaming feed on screen. So I was just like, guys, can we just do Discord? Can we please just do it all through Discord? I promise we can do it. So then we ended up doing it through Discord. I felt so bad because like I almost said the mites, but like the V-Dere fans had to wait literally like they had to wait literally 20 minutes just to get in. But we had a really good turnout, all things considered. I was surprised. We had a really good turnout even though that huge wait happened. There were delays with a lot of event/panels. Definitely wasn't just you, yeah. But I really like doing the debate panel. I remember some of the ones I was shocked by the answers. I was mad. Some of you guys are clip watchers, and there's nothing wrong with being a clip watcher, but bro, people literally believed that if you are clip only, you can still Oshi someone. I was like, what? You're clip only? I can't believe that. People Oshi, people only clips. How can you do that? You don't even know her. That was the majority opinion in there. I was shocked by that. What else was there? Oh, when it came to VTubers, I think I also argued for pro persona over like being yourself. And I think I lost that one too. People were not pro persona. I'm pro persona. Even though I don't do a persona myself, I think more VTubers I think being a persona is more beneficial for both the VTuber and the fan base in the long term than being yourself. I think so. I think you open yourself up for a lot more like what you call it? Attack. You're opened up for many more attack if you act as yourself, you know? The only people I'm clip only for is translated clips if they don't speak English, you know. It's funny how the early Sakura Miku streams were full of Kaigai Nikis. Isn't it crazy? Isn't that crazy to think? I mean, sure, there's plenty of Kaigai Nikis in their streams now, but nowadays people just watch EN VTubers. It just feels weird. I don't know. Hard agree. Love kayfabe. Love when the real and the persona mixes. I'm very pro kayfabe. I think the heaviest kayfabe VTubers are the best. The best. I mean, I don't think Marina's my Oshi and she's kind of a mix in my opinion. But I have immense respect for VTubers that literally never drop the act. They are always their character. And I think VTubing's like the only medium you can really do that. I think be yourself and do persona are best together and usually are that case rather than the latter. I think most of the time people are just like themselves now. Back in the day, just saying like, yeah, I just play myself as a VTuber, that would have been a controversial take, you know? People would say like, oh, these grifters know nothing about the medium. None of them are playing characters. Because then it leads into like, they're not gonna play a character, they don't want to do a voice, they don't want to, they don't like anime, they say GFE is evil, etc, that kind of thing. You know, so like, I think it's a slippery slope. That being said, obviously I play myself. I'm just myself. Just myself. Anna? Thank you, Ulysse.
Our destiny of the dream that you are chasing is eternal. I am new to this universe of VTubers. I am Ulysses-kun, say hello to me.
Ara? Oh. Thank you. Why did you introduce yourself like that? Hi? Ara? This is like a Twitch-only thing. A lot of people on Twitch like to introduce them like, I am Clavicus Vile. Fear me. Oh, hello, young orange wolf girl. I am Jonathan Rock. And I am partaking of your stream. People on Twitch love to roleplay. We got kayfabe viewers. Yeah, oh my god. Forget about kayfabe Oshi. We got kayfabe viewers. For instance, 40k. Ada? Wait, what brought up 40k? Kayfabe can hit hard if you do it right, for instance, 40k. Well, is 40k kayfabe? I don't know, like they're literally those people though, because they're characters, you know? In 40k, like the characters in 40k are literally themselves. Like they're characters. I don't know. We all die for the bit. What if there was VTubers who were in other styles? What does that mean? What do you mean? Like VTubers that are like in a realistic style? That would be creepy, I think. Semi-realistic VTubers would look like they would look like the emoji faces people send to each other, you know? That's what it would be like. It would feel like very normie. My throat hurts. Kigurumi only VTubers. My Kiko should be here anytime. Like, it's supposed to come today, but I don't know. Dude, oh my god! So my cake is coming. I started this project like God, a very long time ago. It's done. It's supposed to arrive at any point now. But, they want me to pay them $90 when they show up, the delivery people. And I'm like, what? And then I found out why. So, first off, this cake head was insanely expensive. It's over almost like $2,000. It probably is over $2,000 at this point. I bought this a long time ago in installments, back when I had no plan to buy a house. So, they're sending the cake head, but it keeps getting delayed. Like, it's like, it'll arrive today, and it's now like a week late arriving. Now it says it's gonna show up, but now it says I have to give them extra money when it shows up. And I was like, what? Why? I was like, I paid these people for the shipping though. And then I realized that the letter they sent me was worded in a really weird way. So the people that made the keg head, they told me, they said like, okay, here's a PayPal link to pay for the shipping that we paid if you want to help us. And I didn't really understand that. Like it didn't say if you want to help us. It said it would be greatly appreciated, something like that. And I didn't really understand. I was like, oh, I have to pay this. Okay, I paid it. I was like, okay, I paid for the shipping. No, I paid for their half of the shipping, and then also I have to pay for my half. So it's like half was paid by them, and then I'm also paying half for myself, and it was really expensive. It was hundreds of dollars. So now I'm like, ugh. I had to pay so much money to get this thing to actually show up, and it's not even here yet. I hope it's not sitting in some hot warehouse somewhere. It was supposed to come today, but it's still not here. I don't know. I keep looking out my window hoping it's gonna show up. And oh my god, guys, I was sleeping half naked. I'm laying in my bed on my phone, like I don't want to get up, and I hear my doorbell ringing. I'm like, crap, crap, crap! They're here to deliver it. So I quickly throw on a shirt. I'm wearing the shirt still. It's on backwards and inside out. And I ran out, and it's like this guy who's like, hello, thank you for opening. Would you like pest control? And I'm like, just give me your business card. Get out of here. Actually, I'm quite hot. I want to take my shirt. Oh, I don't want to take my shirt off though. I'm sweating. It's a long sleeve. It's a long sleeve because I just had to grab something. I never took it off because then I started streaming. You're a golden retriever. This whole cake saga. Golden retriever. Why am I a golden retriever? I want a dog. Please give me a dog. I want a dog. I went for a walk around my neighborhood yesterday after I got my nails done. I went for a walk because I need the exercise because I'm fat. Anyways, I went for a walk, and as I'm walking, I hear, "Come here, you little munchkin!" And I turn around like, "Huh? What?" And it's this people behind me. It's this lady walking her little like fried chicken dog. And I guess the guy, there's like a neighbor who like knows that dog who's gonna pet it, and I turned around to it because they said munchkin, and I was like, me? Me? That's me. Flip the shirt inside out. I don't want to do it because I don't want to take my headphones off because my headphones are very annoying. What else is there? Too many pizza? Oh man, I'm a pizza maxer. I love pizza. Thank you. Most of the hats are on the way. Yippee! Yeah, some people have received their hats, and they actually quite like them. I'm very happy. The hat saga is finally to a close. So, Favorite 1P is the creator of the hats that I released a long time ago, and they're finally being delivered. Finally. There was a lot of like production issues with the manufacturer, but finally those have been smoothed out, so we will finally get the hats. Yeah. But I actually have another hat planned. I have another hat design. Don't worry, it's not gonna be pre-order. I'm trying to do less pre-order. Oh my god. I'm trying to do less pre-order merch in the future. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of doing pre-order, I'm trying to do more stuff where I just buy a set stock, and when it sells out, it's gone. Which is a little unfortunate. It means like if I have something that's really popular, it might sell out quickly, which means, you know, you kind of lose out on your chance to get it. But that way, if you buy something that's already made, you just receive it very quickly. You don't have to wait 8 billion years. It'll probably just be shipped out to you within like a few weeks or something, you know? So, I hope you look forward to some of the stuff I have brewing. I gotta get to work on, man. I gotta get move on. I gotta get things made for my birthday. Oh my god. I have to figure out if I'm doing a dang donathon for my birthday. The mites keep telling me, like, man, I don't know. The financial situations are hard for the mites right now, right? But then other mites have said, like, Mozu, I'm saving all my money so I can do it for your donathon, so please do your donathon. I'm just holding on to all this stuff to give to you. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm in a big, because I've been saying I've wanted to do a donathon for literally 2 years now. I've been wanting to do a donathon for 2 years now. Body pillow? Yeah, the body pillow. So, okay. The thing with the body pillow is if you were the person that bought the signed body pillow. That's the only thing that's being held up right now, and that's because of me. I'm still signing the body pillows, so don't give Kawa any grief. That's not their fault. If you want to get just the plain body pillow without the signature, you can buy that and it'll get shipped to you very quickly. Yeah, you'll get that very fast. But if you didn't order that had a signed one, that's literally the only thing holding up right now is signing them. And the whole reason it takes me so long to sign the body pillows is because there was a little bit of confusion with what the signature should have been. So a lot of the okay, if you don't know, I'm not only doing signatures on the body pillows, but I also customize each body pillow to each person's specifications, because each body pillow has a bunch of different combinations you can get, like different facial expressions, different clothing, different ambient items, that kind of thing, right? So I have to customize all of that for every single person that ordered, and then I have to sign it. But the issue was we did not define the things for the signatures enough, so basically people asked me for some pretty how do you say, detailed requests on their dockies, right? Like full artwork editing, full doodles. Some people asked for like full recipes, things like that. Very big requests. And if I had known that we were gonna do that, I would have stopped it before it happened. But it just kind of ended up that way. So I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to make everybody redo it, so I'm just gonna do it. But it is taking a long time for that. Not only that, but I must also tell you that the file size for each individual docky is ginormous. Each docky is a huge file size, because they have to be exported not only in a really big resolution, but also as a heavy file type, because it's the only file type that this like producer accepts. So that is why it takes me so long. Literally every time I export one of the dockies, just one side of one docky. Remember, every docky, I think 2 sides of every docky is customized. Every time I export one, it literally takes like a few minutes just to export one side because of how big the file size is. And I can't do anything in my program until it exports because the whole thing lags. So yeah, I will say, it is a lot of effort. It takes a long time to do it. But obviously, doesn't take so long that it justifies having you guys having to wait this long. Part of that is just from my bad time management. So I apologize. I do need to get on that. But don't worry, I don't think I'll release, well, I don't think I'll release anything signed, like a big signed order like that definitely not until this one's completed. Definitely. Because like, remember, I did signatures in the past and that was no problem. I got that stuff done pretty quickly. In this specific case with the dockies, there's a reason why this, like specifically the dockies are taking a very long time. I thought you were a munchkin? I am. I'm well. You make me want donuts now. Oh, big back Mozu. No worries, I waited much longer for merch I completely forgot I ordered. Reminds me of that person that did profile pics for their fans. Great idea, but man, the time and effort goes yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, that would be so bad. So much work. How long has it been? The wait period, I mean, because I know a certain fish that took over 9 months to ship some merch. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that. It has been a long time, though. And it's my fault. Well, I mean, the orders were in November, so, oh my god, yeah, it's almost been a year. It's my fault! All my fault! It's been, yeah, a long time. I once ordered Hololive merch in the very early days of merch, and it took nearly 2 years to arrive. I can't wait. How much do you think it would cost to get a coin minted in your fashion in the Roman manner? What do you mean? I've done that. I sold coins. Do you see in the corner of my screen? Wait. Hold on, look at this. It'll show. I've sold Roman coins of Mozu. Where is it? Is it this one? Where is it? This. Go. They're not available anymore, but I have sold... There, see? I've sold Mozu Roman coins. I use the coins as objectives in my war games. You use them! Man, maybe I should do more. Maybe I should do more coins. People really like the coins, but the issue was that the coins only came with the pouch, you know? Oh my god, my throat. Off topic, but great work on the pen lights for Vexo. Thank you! Thank you so much! Yippee! Yeah! I really like that. I really like the pen lights. Yeah. We have a lot of them that need to go. The coin merch is rad AF. Thank you! When are pen lights coming to the US? I don't... The pen... Oh, when are they gonna be listed on Kawa? I don't know. Kawa, they said they'll discuss it at a later date. So... They didn't do well? No, that's not why. I don't know how well they did, but there's something a little awkward about the pen lights at this point. The pen lights will sell out when they go online, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah. Oh well. At least I know I can do pen lights. Ooh, the other thing I'm working on is... maybe I should keep this secret. I guess I shouldn't say this. But I have something else I'm working on that I'm excited for. I was reached out to by a company to create a Mozu keyboard. I want to work on that. I am a little confused on the printing requirements, but I'll do my best. But yeah, I'm looking at maybe doing a Mozu keyboard and like mouse and stuff. So hopefully I can get that finished before my birthday rolls around. Is there something? Oh, ASMR! I want to chat with you about ASMR. How have you liked the ASMRs so far, my mites? Have you liked them? I didn't do ASMR for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Cause like, I always liked it. I always liked doing ASMR. And I always was told I was pretty good at it. So, I'm doing it again lately. And I don't know. It's come very naturally. I remember there was a point where ASMR was very difficult for me to do. Partially because of like, you know, my previous living situations, there was a lot of noise I had to be careful of, like dogs barking and stuff. Oh my god, my stomach just growled so hard. I haven't had breakfast, I'm sorry. Did I eat anything? I ate one of my apple cookies. Oh yeah, I cooked a billion apple cookies, by the way. I ate one of my apple cookies, that's what I had, but I didn't have much left. I have one cookie left and it's a mini cookie. Ah! I knocked my cap onto the floor. The ones I watched, were enjoyed. Thank you. Yeah, I want to do more ASMR. Obviously, it's becoming like a weekly ritual now. And I really enjoy how much people like it. I was kind of surprised. I don't know. I don't think of myself being that good. But thank you, here, Chris. Thank you. Your ASMR is great. I really enjoyed them. Thank you! No! That's very generous! Thank you very much! That much, huh? Thank you! Good buddy, Lewis! I keep doing my best! No. I don't usually watch ASMR, but I do enjoy most of ASMR. Thank you! Have more faith in yourself. Thank you! I do my best! I want to get better. I did some tweaks in my last ASMR. I added some white noise to make it feel a lot fuller sounding, and also because I noticed with my sound canceling headphones, they also play kind of like a white noise in order to make things quieter. It cancels the sounds out. So I tried to employ the same thing with my ASMR, and then I found some add-ons and things like that for OBS that allow for audio fading that I'm trying to figure out, so I hope you enjoyed those. Right now, one of my goals with ASMR is I would really like to get ASMR ending and starting screens. Because right now, I just edit my current starting screen to be purple. And I don't use my ending screen because I don't want to actually make anything loud, you know? I don't want anything like that happening. So I try to be very careful. I love that you always hum a tune near the end of your ASMR. Good stuff, yeah. I wish I could sing a different song, but I always just default to the same song because it's like instinct for me. I'm sorry I can't give more Mozu cute. It's okay. Thank you, Jerry Roar. Thank you. Mozu pajama art for ending screens would be really cute. Ooh, I want to do... I don't know. Oh, I would love more ending screens. But that's so bougie, isn't it? That's so bougie. I also have, That's not what I meant. I have, Oraro? What's I saying? What up? I got jump scared awake the other night by autoplay on what was supposed to be an ASMR stream. Autoplay? You got sent to autoplay and died? Be the bougie VTuber of your dreams. I have to save money, man. I'm like constantly bleeding money lately. I can't stop losing money. But to be fair, I hope it's just like freak expenses. Stuff that's not gonna keep coming up, right? I can get a lawnmower and mow my own dang lawn. That stuff is so expensive. I don't think you were saying anything. You were just making Mozu noises. Starting screen. Oh, yes, I remember now. I also, the mites helped me fund a new background for a talk show I want to do. Thank you, Delicious. Thank you. The mites helped me fund a talk show background for my channel because, as you might know, if you've been following me for a while, I do not do many collabs. As loud and crazy as I am, I'm pretty shy when it comes to new people. If you see me in any collabs that isn't V-Dere, I'm usually pretty quiet. I don't speak up a lot. I'm a pretty kind of shy person, right? So, but I tend to do pretty good on one-on-one. I'm pretty good at keeping up with people one-on-one. It's only usually in a group setting that I get pretty nervous. That being said, I wanted to do my talk show idea because I actually used to have a talk show in a past life that I did where people would go into a hot spring, we get naked and we chat about random stuff. I don't think I'll be doing the get naked part, at least for my person that's joining my stream. I don't think I'll do that, but because if I keep asking people, you know, outside of V-Dere and stuff, you know, they're not gonna give me their models to edit or anything like that. But that being said, I want to do it because it's an easier way to set up a collab, right? Because like the issue with a lot of collabs is like, oh man, I really gotta figure out something interesting in order to make them like want to come on. But if I have like a talk show concept, it's pretty simple. It's just like, oh, you want to come on my talk show? My collab talk show? Come on to Peachy Pond. Yeah. So that's my idea. I hope I can do that. This week I have made my schedule. Mimi Momo. I did make my schedule this week. I don't know if when it's gonna be posted. We didn't do a schedule last week because we weren't sure what we were gonna do about the schedule graphic, but I think we have an idea now. I don't know if anybody else has really submitted yet, so I don't know if the schedule will come out this week, but just so you know, my schedule is Zatsudan today. Tomorrow is the Tomoe collab. That will be on the V-Dere main channel. Then the next day, I think I'm gonna do ASMR. Anybody be like, what? Mozu ASMR on Wednesday? Man, I wish you did ASMR on the weekend. Well, that's just the thing. Wednesday, I want to do ASMR, but the archive will only be for members as an experiment. I want to do that as an experiment. Then on Friday will be the Strawberry Milk Gyaru Cowgirl stream. Or not Friday, Thursday. And then Friday will be our usual ASMR. So, I wanted to do 2 ASMRs this week. Because I really enjoyed it. So, I wanted to do like ASMR on Wednesday that goes into membership, like archive. So it's like, you know, like idea. And then ASMR, regular ASMR on Friday. Maybe I do Gyaru Cowgirl ASMR, maybe, because she'll be debuted the day before. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh geez, we're getting spoiled! Do you feel spoiled? Do you feel spoiled? But yeah, that's my idea. That's my idea. I'm hungry! I need to eat something. Cookies aren't cutting it. I need to eat meat. So, I still have quite a bit of work cut out for me as it is a Monday. It is a moon tag. It's a moon tag. I don't know if I'll have any other streams mixed into those that I'm doing this week. You know, maybe stuff on weekends. Consider everything else like a gorilla if I add anything else in there. But yeah. That's my idea. That's my idea. Mama. So! If we get crying, can we get the arrow too? Yeah, I can throw the arrow in if you want it. But I offer my buddy for sustenance. My buddy, oh my god, buddy. I offer my body for sustenance. No! I don't want to eat mites. They taste bitter. They taste bitter. Very spoiled by Mozu. No, I'm spoiled by you guys. You guys are very kind to me. And I'm always like, why? I really don't feel like I deserve it a lot. But I don't know. Sometimes I sit around and... Oh, thank you, Midclax. Thank you, Nona. Thank you. Sometimes I sit around and I'm just like... I feel like it's miraculous that I have what I have. I don't know, man. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm anything that special. But, I don't know, I feel like I'm treated like I'm special. You're special to us. Thank you. We love you because you love us. Well, we feel like you are. Thank you, Midclax. Thank you. What was I gonna say? I guess I wanted to talk about this on stream. I don't know if this is a bad segue though. People talking about being a successful VTuber is all luck. There are times where I definitely feel like it's all luck, and then other times where I'm like, nah, I'm just goated. And thank you, Spronkle. Thank you. Arrow? What? Oh, arrow in my head, yeah. I was like, why are you saying arrow? You're the most special woman I know in both ways. What's both ways? What does that mean? I don't know. Thank you, Midclax. Your speaking and singing voices are amazing. Oh my god, I should have done karaoke. I forgot I could sing. I forgot I'm allowed to sing. I forgot about that. Thank you, Fly Swatter. Oi, you are special. Thank you. And when I say that, it doesn't, like, there's nothing wrong with not being special, you know? I don't know. Like, when I tweeted on my Twitter, like, ooh, you know, I'm not special, but sometimes you make me feel like I am. And then people were like, no, Mozu, queen, you're my queen. And I was like, that's nice, but I didn't mean to come off that way. There's nothing wrong with being a normal person, in my opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I wasn't trying to sound like I was fishing for compliments. I just wanted to say that I felt very appreciated by my mites. Like, that you guys are very kind to me, and I really appreciate that. So, don't think of it in that way. Don't think of it in that way. I don't think poorly of myself, I don't think. Wait, do you have a license for singing? Oh god, they're gonna throw me in the slammer! There's an electronic component which has an expansion bus called Short Bus. I find that funny. Electronic component? Arara? Even if you get lucky, if you don't make the best out of the situation, you won't achieve anything. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is gonna sound controversial. If you're a small VTuber, don't get mad at me for saying this. There are active things you can do in order to promote yourself as a VTuber and grow, you know? Usually, when my numbers go down or things like that, like, I get frustrated, but I'm like, I know there's stuff I can be doing. There's more I should be doing that could fix this. You know, there's always something, I feel. Whether it be releasing merchandise and advertising it, editing videos to post on your Twitter or on your main channel, making consistent shorts, making community posts every stream, making sure that you put a poll on every stream, making sure you pin something on every stream, making sure you use strong thumbnails, making sure you use strong titles, making sure you play the games that people want to see, making sure you do proper ASMR, including your audio setup. There's always something to improve. Or maybe you should reach out for more collabs. Maybe you should comment on more posts on Twitter so that you can link your algorithm to other people's. You know what I mean? I ran out of breath saying all of that. There's a lot, basically. There's a lot. Thank you, Midclax. Thank you.
You've certainly grown since your earlier models.
I think so. Yeah, my boobs just keep getting bigger. First drunk driver VTuber idea. Yay! Drunk driving's an okay thing to do. Wait, why are we saying drunk driving? Did I drink drive? I think there's a lot of luck to catching the algorithm, but people aren't gonna stick out if you're around if you're boring. Yeah. There's a luck aspect to posting something and it goes viral. Obviously that's luck. But as for consistent growth or catching the eye or being included in certain things, I think a lot of it does come down to luck. Or not luck, comes down to just like making the effort or pushing in, you know. Part of me is like, yeah, there's just always something to do, I don't know. You know? Bigger and bigger, just gotta keep the pizza stream up. The pizza stream? I want a pizza. No! No pizza. No pizza! Personally, I consider Mozu one of the top 10 most essential VTubers. Essential? Ah, why? I'm just Mozu! I'm just Mozu! Ah! Ye old Moz. Ye old Moz. It's easy to get caught up in things sometimes, but I don't know. I feel really good about where I am. I feel very fortunate. I feel very fortunate. When I say I feel fortunate, it's not so much just a luck aspect. I feel fortunate that there are people out there that like me and what I put out. Because I could just have a reprehensible personality or something, you know, that happens. I could have a personality people don't like, find boring, think is a little annoying, which a lot of people do, but there's also a lot of people that like it, and I feel very lucky for that. Most are the best, simple as. When I think VTuber, you're one of the ones I think of first. Me? Anna, me? You make your own luck, 2 degree, yeah. Thank you, Midclax, thank you. Yeah. Mose, I gotta put into work. I gotta put into work. Mose, you're strong. I didn't even actually flex, I just made a noise. I have to confess that. First step, honesty. I didn't actually flex. I just made a noise to make you think I was flexing. Hey, Mose. Anything else this week? Oh, there might be collabs. I don't know if there's collabs coming up. I'm trying to do more collabs, at least with V-Dere and stuff, you know. I need to hang out with my girls more. We know you can't actually flex, don't worry. What? Shut up! I don't know what I'm gonna do once I get the kick head. I had some ideas of like streams I could do, but I don't know. What should the first kick head stream be? When do I do one? I don't know. I can lose weight. First kick stream. Lose weight. I'm gonna be in a full body suit so you don't see anything, and I'm gonna be sweating my tuchus off. Thank you, Midclax. Thank you. All right. You want it. You want it. You got it. Oh. You guys want it. You guys want it. You got what you wanted. Okay, let the mascara flow. Thank you, Sprongle. Guys, I need to change my setup in my room. Diona Chad. Oh, you're evil. Oh, you're evil. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. pizza. Oh my gosh, ow! I just scratched my nail. Or not my nail, but like the skin around my nail. I don't remember what I was gonna say. This is one of the amazing toggle sets in VTuber. Wait, oh my god, is the "this is a real toggle" meme still going? I need to post that. I need to post my face because this actually is a real toggle. I was seeing a bunch of people posting the crying mascara toggle, and they're like, "This is a real toggle." I was like, wait, I gotta post mine. Because mine is real! Mine is real! Is real? This is one of the most... Wait, I don't... Oh my gosh. I lost my chat. Come back! Come back! I don't... Wait, what? We have a hype train? Wait, how do we have a hype train? I don't... Well, thank you for that! Thank you! Oh my god, my eye burns so bad. For no reason. My eye burns for no reason. Wait, it's real? Big if true. Been eating so much pizza, marinara is coming out of her. Well, that's usually what happens with Italians, so... When in Rome! Twitch mites are doing things! They're doing things! They're doing stuff! Help! Help! Is con season over? Is this the end of con season? There's no other big VTuber conventions, right? Well, I mean, there's like 2 VTuber conventions, right? There's no other, like, important conventions that VTubers go to. Maybe. I don't know. Oh man, my thing keeps saying encoding overloaded. What's going on? What's wrong with my thing? I need to, like, fix my PC. I think my PC's about to explode. I need to move stuff off of my, my drives. You're a LARPer! What?! Why would you say such a thing? I'm not a LARPer, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Do you lactate mozzarella as well?